My wife didn't fall out of love overnight. She just slowly stopped feeling anything after 25 years of marriage. I didn't realize she had grown cold right away. It doesn't happen in a single moment. Not with a fight, not with cheating, not with a dramatic goodbye. It happens quietly. We were married for 25 years, a quarter of a lifetime. When people hear that number, they usually say, "Wow, that's a whole life together." But to me, it felt like a lot of identical days in a row. We met when we were completely different people, younger, simpler, more naive. I thought we were growing together. Kids, work, a house, responsibilities. We did everything right, the way you're supposed to. She was always there, reliable, calm, the person you could lean on. And maybe that's why I didn't notice when something started disappearing. First, the physical touch faded. Not suddenly, it just became unnecessary. I could put my hand on her shoulder, she wouldn't pull away. But she wouldn't respond either, like it meant nothing. Then the conversations disappeared. Not completely. We still talked about bills, schedules, and everyday problems. But the real conversations were gone. Thoughts, fears, dreams. I'd ask, "Are you tired?" She'd say, "It was just a long day." And that answer lasted for years. I kept telling myself this was normal, that after 25 years, this is what marriage looks like, that passion is for young people. But it wasn't about passion. It was about warmth. I started noticing small things. She stopped looking at me when I spoke, spent more time on her phone, stopped asking how my day was. She didn't get angry anymore. And indifference is worse than anger. Sometimes I had a strange thought. If I disappeared for a few days, she wouldn't notice right away. That realization hurt more than I expected. I tried to fix things, suggested trips, dinners, time together. She agreed, but it felt like she was checking a box. We'd sit across from each other in silence. I'd look at her and think, "When did you become so distant?" One day I finally asked her directly, "Do you still love me?" She was silent, too silent. Then she said, "I don't know." 3 words can destroy more than any argument. She didn't say no, but she didn't say yes either. She said, "I'm used to you. You're a good person. I just don't feel anything." There was nothing to argue with. You can't fight the absence of feelings. We kept living together for a while, out of habit, out of inertia. To everyone else, we were the perfect couple. 25 years together earns respect. No one saw the emptiness inside that respect. I tried to remember the last time she laughed with me sincerely, the last time she wanted me, not just tolerated me. I couldn't remember. I don't blame her, I really don't. People change, sometimes in different directions. One evening she said, "I'm tired of pretending everything is fine." And that's when I understood. She had grown cold a long time ago. I just didn't want to see it. We didn't divorce immediately. We lived side by side for a while, like 2 people who had finished the conversation but hadn't left yet. Then she moved out. No drama, no shouting. Just packed her things and left. When the door closed, I didn't feel shock. I felt emptiness. And strangely, relief. Because I no longer had to hope, had to guess her mood, had to cling to the past. Now I live alone. Sometimes I look at old photos. We're young there, alive, real. And I've learned one simple truth. Love can end, even after 25 years. Not because someone is bad, but because feelings can't be held together by habit. And if you're next to someone who has grown cold toward you, the scariest thing isn't being alone. The scariest thing is living next to someone who no longer feels you. If you made it this far, you're a legend. Leave a like and subscribe so I know you're one of the real ones. Thank you.